So welcome to Mycity. It's Friday, April 12th. Thank you all for showing up. I'm going to let Bob kick off the meeting because he sent a message chat yesterday about what he would like people to discuss when we do our 1 minute. And then we will have a guest speaker, Linda Blair, who is, we're going to give Linda another shot because we had a technical glitch last week. And she's a pro and she's ready to go whenever we are. So good morning, Bob.
Good morning to me and you. So one of the things I really jumped heavily into is artificial intelligence. If you go to mycity.com, and in the top you can ask an artificial intelligence question. And then what's unique about it is you can edit it. And then what we do is we send it out to your connections, primarily on LinkedIn, although some of this is going to be changing into other arenas as well. But it's a powerful tool, and the part that's needed with AI is data. So you want to be able to send your AI messages to phone numbers, city, state, zip codes, email addresses, etc. And we have all the tools to do that. So that's the primary thrust.
All right. Thank you so much, Bob. And I'm going to introduce myself next. I'm Scott Harold. My business is LifeSheet Prosperity. I'm a business consultant helping businesses reduce their overhead expense. Also, I work in insurance and retirement planning, life insurance, annuities, long-term care, and I also do health and Medicare. So I can help you at a individual level or at a business level. And I'm based in Long Beach, but I can work nationwide. And I'd like to next allow Betty Withrow to say hello. Good morning, Betty.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everyone. I'm Betty Withrow, the Writer's Launchpad. I do everything related to writing, including coaching for authors, ghostwriting, editing, video scripting, and collaboration with marketing professionals such as Roy Dickan, who I don't see this morning, and other people who can take you where you want to go in terms of media. I am looking for people who want to get their message amplified. If they have a rough draft or a book idea or anything like that, you want to put together a digital magazine, let's talk and make it happen. I write lead magnets, all types of things for businesses. And I'm really glad to see everybody here this morning. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Betty. And also mentioned that I noticed on LinkedIn that you posted your show, which featured Roy talking about his new AI tools. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but everyone should take a look. And we appreciate that you keep those posted up there for our access, because we can't always be there when the meeting goes on. What time is the next meeting live?
It's today at 1 Pacific. I believe our show is on for today.
Okay, so, awesome.
Yeah, I always accept a speaker invitation and it'll be live on my page, and then it's there. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Betty. Appreciate that.
Scott.
Next up, we got Frank Garcia. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning. It's good to be back, everybody. Frank Garcia, Insurance KO. I'm a benefits specialist. Benefits specialist, I do group medical coverage, group medical dental vision. I do a lot of life insurance for individuals and companies for Key Man Life Insurance. I work with a lot of professionals and individuals doing the hybrid long-term care, which is life insurance, long-term care, and cash value. And you can pay it up in 5, 10, 15 years. So it's a fabulous product, and it meets the needs of the state of California as far as having long-term care. I also do guaranteed personal pensions for people to make sure they have a guaranteed income for, I call it mailbox money. I'm also, and just did my qualifications and certifications after a 4-hour-long exam. I'm a registered Social Security analyst. What does that mean? I can help you with any of the Social Security questions you have, or help you do a roadmap analysis to determine what is the best time to optimize your Social Security income. Frank Garcia at Insurance KO, where we knock out your worries. Thank you.
Nice. Beautiful, Frank. Thank you so much. I love that summary of your awesome services. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Great to be here.
Thank you. Next up, Linda Blair. Just give us a preview of what we're going to see later.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So Linda Blair coming live from Orange County. Professionally, I have over 25 years in marketing and advertising. I'm also a certified Google partner and internet marketing and business software expert with Thrive. So your most crucial tasks shouldn't need you to log into 25 separate apps. Your messages, your calendar, payments, your reviews online, your social media, all can be seen at a glance with my platform. You get immediate notifications and automation, so you'll constantly be aware of the state of your company and clients, all captured and organized. So today, later, I'll be sharing with you the platform, give you a little overview of how it works, and looking forward to that.
Thank you. We're looking forward to it as well. And next up, my dear friend, Debbie Voris. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning. I'm Debbie, your certified holistic health coach. I revitalize people's lives by helping them identify the root causes of their health issues and create a custom natural holistic strategy. And I start off with making people aware of what's going on with their body. And I have two different type of health evaluations. One is actually something based on symptoms that you answer questions and four categories of health. And the other is a Cyto link scan, which actually is a transdermal optical imaging app that scans your face for 30 seconds, looking for blood flow, and sees biomarkers out of range, and it will give you also ideas of how to bring them back into range. And I review that with you. And I use that as a baseline to improve people's health. So reach out to me so you can optimize your health. From Debbie Changes Lives.
Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the Zytoscan, I recommend you guys have that done. It's really, really tells you a lot about what's going on inside your body and also a little bit on the outside too.
One thing I want to mention is that Scott did a wonderful testimonial for me. It's up on my YouTube. You should watch it.
All right, thank you. Next up, our forensic accountant, Bill Schweber. Good morning, Bill.
Okay, good morning. Number one, I'm not a forensic accountant. I'm a forensic IT data specialist. I try to figure out what the accountant really says and prove whether he's right or wrong by looking at the mountains and mountains of data. I also run a legal networking group where we have a whole bunch of attorneys, accountants, and others. We're planning a whole bunch of webinars to try to bring in business for our members. If anybody's interested in joining one of those in any fashion, reach out to me, Bill Schweber.
Thanks, Bill. And I appreciate the clarification. I know that you are just a monster with data, so thank you for being here this morning. And next up, a gentleman who he's familiar, but I don't know if we've actually met before, Anthony Thomas. Please introduce yourself, Anthony. Good morning.
Good morning, all. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I'm in Los Angeles, California. Thank you, Scott. Yes, we've been on a few times before. About a year ago, I was on a little more regularly. I've been doing a few things, a little busy. I come across Bob again recently. I've known Bob for over 10 years, but we were talking the other day. He says, "What are you doing Friday?" So I popped back on today. Hello, everybody. I also know David D from in person. We worked together at a couple of companies and did some things very nicely. And I won't be long. I've only got a minute, right? My biggest thing is I'm a background is accounting for over 20 years. I actually help people, if you can see my information on the side. Long-term care is my bailiwick. I help people with that. I know Frank does that as well, but I also work with student loans. A lot of people in this country still can't get over the student loans, how much they owe. And unfortunately, it's killing our ability to save. So I do a few different things. Maybe we can work together, work with Frank. Of course, I love working with Bob for all these years. And however I can help you, let me know. Anthony Thomas. I work in Los Angeles, but as you can see, I always say even in Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico doesn't get thought of a lot. It is part of the U.S., but I also work Canada, Puerto Rico, the U.S. If I can help you with anything, let me know. My audience is there, who I talk to, Anthony Thomas. Thank you very much, Scott.
All right, Anthony, great to have you back. And I just remind everybody, if they haven't yet done so, to put their contact info in the chat. Thank you. And next up, Cheryl McBride. Good morning, Cheryl.
Good morning, Scott. Happy to be here. Did you know that, are you leaving money on the table? Did you know that you can put money into an account and make it lifetime income? We helped a family just in time. A daddy passed just after we put the plan in place and his family was taken care of. We only have today. Are you prepared? Book a time with me to talk about what your financials will look like when you walk off the planet. And we help with families and small business. And we're here to walk you through that plan. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Cheryl. I don't know where the background noise is coming from, if that was in your end or
Sarah's mine for another meeting.
Oh, yeah, I know we all have to multitask at times, but thank you. And where are you located, Cheryl?
Mesa, Arizona.
Awesome. Okay. It's just in Scottsdale last week. It was chilly the first day and then hot the second day. Sound familiar? All right. Next up, our superstar, Phil Wolfstein. Good morning, Phil.
Hey, good morning, Scott. Anyway, great to be here this morning. Phil Wolfstein, a certified business broker with Zoom Business Brokers. And short version of what I do is I help business owners find qualified buyers for their business. It's a process, not an event. When a business owner entrepreneur looks to sell their business and move into their next stage of their life, that's a big deal. And a lot of moving parts, typically a 7 to 9 month process. And it always involves teamwork. I made a PowerPoint presentation a couple days ago to a group, Beverly Hills divorce transition professionals that are gathering to address that on top of everything else when you're preparing or listing and selling a business. If divorce comes into that process, it makes it even more challenging and complicated and requires professionals working together in a lot of different capacities to try to get a successful outcome for all the parties. So if something comes up, you know who to call.
Thanks, Phil. I know there are some other folks in this group that are tapped in, at least on a cursory level, to the whole divorce opportunity, which is interesting that that's kind of a big thing right now. So thank you. Appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
And next up, the sly, wry, intellectual Russell Lookadoo. Good morning, Russ.
I'm not sure what that means, but thank you. Russell Lookadoo, the HR guy for small business. I don't know what I'm doing. I've only been in HR since Ronald Reagan was president. But I like to align the business. I work to align the business owner's dream with their team, align their team with their dream. Bob prompted us to remind you that I'd love to meet with other people that have the confidence of the business owner who can refer me. CPAs, folks like Frank, insurance brokers, employment attorneys, bookkeepers, small business bankers, payroll company reps like David. So I appreciate the opportunity to speak. Just real quick as an example, one of the things that I do is I advise novice HR people. I got a call this morning from somebody who was in this group a year or so ago. She just got a job as an HR manager for a small company. First day on the job, she walks in and says her predecessor was harassing other employees sexually. Same-sex harassment. What do I do? So there's some limitations in California law, what I can do, but I gave her some advice, and hopefully we'll be working with her on an ongoing basis to help her grow as an HR professional. It's kind of a side piece that I've developed, but I typically look for companies with 5 to 75 employees and no HR department. So y'all have a great week and appreciate the opportunity.
I'll give a shout out to Russell right now. He's helped me with several cases. Just helped me with one. So he is a man at a phone call away. Thank you very much, Russell.
You're welcome, Frank. Thank you.
Yep, we definitely appreciate Russell. Thank you so much. All right, next up, Ed Cicinato. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning from Charm City, Baltimore, Maryland. Ed Cicinato.
Have they
I
fixed
am
that
the-
bridge yet? Have they fixed that bridge yet, Frank, Edward?
No, it's going to be several years before that bridge is fixed. They're still pulling stuff out of the river. Ed Cicinato, I'm the franchise owner of Edward Cicinato and Associates Dream Vacations. Pardon my voice, I'm just getting over a cold. We specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resorts, tours, and excursions. And we also have our own villas division. We do not charge any fees for our services. And I want to leave you with a couple things. Would you perform oral surgery on yourself? Would you do your own appendectomy? Of course you wouldn't. You shouldn't try, you shouldn't plan your own vacation. We are the experts. We know all the best places to go, what to see, when to go. And leave you with one little quote. The world is a book. Those who do not travel read only one page. Give me a call.
And just as a reminder to our group, Ed will be our featured speaker next week. So be there. Aloha. Next up, David T. Good morning, David.
Happy Friday, everyone. David T. here with Coldwell Banker Realty. I specialize in residential, commercial, as well as multifamily real estate opportunities for my clients. Currently, I am working with a client that is tired of dealing with the terrible T's, tenants, trash, and termites. I say I'm like the greater LA real estate agent, but this one takes me out to the Inland Empire. He is looking to possibly sell his two apartment buildings that have 2 units and another one that has 10 units. So it's getting to the time where him and his dad are tired of managing tenants. So we're looking at a couple of different solutions and perhaps a 1031 exchange. If you have anyone that's been tired or have been thinking about being done with rolling up their sleeves, dealing with tenants, I'd love to see if I can help. David T. here with Coldwell Banker, and I'm the realtor for you. Happy Friday, everyone.
Well, that was perfectly timed. Thank you, David.
I saw the time. Just gonna spit out a couple words.
All right, next up, Kurt Roskoff. Good morning, Kurt.
Good morning. I am Kurt Roskoff from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I am passionate about marketing through technology and events such as this. And I love to do podcasting. I'm helping many people through these networking circuits do their own podcasts. And we have Emily on this meeting, who is our podcast engineer. And we have a bunch of platforms that continue the process. Our mission is to just make our networks available to you, because we're all here to grow and make what we do available to more people. So we've got a slew of people for you. So let's do it together. Again, I'm Kurt Roskoff from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Come be a guest on our show, and we have complimentary services to get you listed with our work and our online community. Back to you. I'm good.
Thanks, Kurt. Firstly, you have a very podcast friendly voice. It's awesome. Secondly, what's the best way to connect with you to discuss some of the opportunities that you guys feature?
I will put my Calendly link in the chat just for that.
Fantastic. All right. Appreciate that very much. Next up, my friend Kevin Caleb, also known as Coach K. Good morning.
Hey, good morning,
Coach K for
everybody.
you.
It's me, Coach K for you. I'm a financial services professional, 25 years in the Los Angeles area. I'm a Cyben advisor. You'll know more about that when we launch on Monday, our new platform. In doing so, we're launching our Ready, Set, Grow series. It's a 21-day fast start program that's going to be the proven blueprint to help you awaken your financial stewardship. Who am I? I'm just a life coach certified in active listening that provides aspiring business owners and entrepreneurs with actionable advice that will allow them to start a profitable and meaningful business. And I'm here as Coach K. Everything I do is for you. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Wow, nicely done. All right, thank you, Kevin. Next up, Jacob Bassett. Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning, everyone. Jacob Bassett, loan consultant here in Illinois. We have some direct relations with major banks and credit unions to offer business owners, real estate investors, and individuals alike some alternative uncollateralized programs for whatever their working capital needs are. One is we have is a term loan for cash needs. You know, most business owners or investors, they always want some cash on hand. But especially for those newer startup business owners, we have a revolving business credit card program that reports to their business credit history. Whether they're new or have been established, they can potentially qualify. That way they can grow and build their credit history. And the goal is to hopefully get to the point where business expenses stay under the business, personal expenses stay under the personal. Sometimes early on, they do need to kind of combine the two so that they can grow and get to that point. Thanks, everyone.
Those are some great services. I'm just curious, are you seeing any easing in the rates in the upcoming months, or are things stable right now?
Right now, not really. Things have been decently stable. They drastically went up, as everybody knows, kind of in late 2019, early 2020. Right now, they are decently stable, but everything is pretty high. Even those who look to use, say, a home equity line or like a reverse mortgage, they're still at about 8.5% right now. So everything is still pretty high, but as the economy, we get things back on track, businesses start getting, some businesses are still trying to dig out of that hole from all of the COVID stuff. And once everything gets back to the normalcy of business, people walking in, being okay with face-to-face, that things will start to kind of ease back down a little bit. I don't know about drastically back down to where they used to be, but I think they will drop a little bit at least.
Yeah, probably on a gradual basis. All right. Thank you so much, Jacob. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next up, Burke Franklin. Good morning, Burke.
Morning, everybody. Burke Franklin, businesspowertools.com up in Santa Barbara. I'd say it's sunny, but it's not. Anyway, I've been working with a number of people lately with their financial models. I've got a financial model that goes with my business plan system. It's a 5-year model. I also have a 10-year model. If you need one of those, I worked with a med tech guy with a 10-year model. It's all about he's raising capital for his business, and other companies building tiny homes in Arizona. They're using a 5-year model. And in all these cases, either it's to dazzle investors with how well you're doing, or mostly in these cases, sorting out for themselves what their financial situation looks like, what the sales look like, what their costs are, what the valuation of the company is. Even at the other end of the spectrum, if you're not a startup raising capital, you need a financial model and a business plan to sell it. And that's where we'll talk to Phil about that with one of those guys. Anyway, Business Power Tools is an online dashboard, loaded with done-for-you templates for writing documents, financial models, pitch decks, all kinds of stuff like that. Just have to take a look at it. Anyway, give me a call. You're muted, Scott.
Oh, good, because what I said was probably best no one heard. All right, thank you. Next up, Corey Northington. Morning, Corey. There he is.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Well, my name is Corey Northington. I'm based here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm an independent associate of Legal Shield, PPLSI. I help empower small business owners with legal and identity theft services. So whether you're trying to review documents and contracts, or you're trying to incorporate your business, or and just various other things as well. So me, it is a right now benefit. So glad to be here once again. I left my information in the chat and just wanted to say thank you so much. And some power partners are independent insurance agents, financial planners, notaries, service providers, and entrepreneurs from startup to well-established businesses. So have no territorial restrictions and ready to serve. So with that, I hope everybody's having a great day and continued success to everybody here in the zone. I'll turn it
Thanks,
back
Corey.
over.
Thank you. I think you could be a power partner with just about everybody here, so appreciate that. Next up, Moshe Math. Good morning, Moshe.
Morning. I apologize for being late, but Dr. Lewis and I were at a 10 o'clock meeting that went way over. Anyway, my name is Moshe Math. I am a partner in a company called Neuro and Trained Sciences. Our system looks similar to the massage chairs at the airport, but unlike those, ours is what they call sonic massage, where we use sound, light, and vibration, taking your mind and body through a voyage in your relaxation through brainwave entrainment. Let me try a different perspective. I was in a program for wellness, and this goes back about 13 years ago. And someone asked me, what does your system do? And I said to her, it was a her, I said, you see that glass of wine in your hand? And she said, yes. And I said, our system does what that does without the calories and the after effects. Thank you all for your time.
All right, thanks. The chair is great, better than wine. And next up, our friend David Kay. Good morning, David.
Good morning. I'm David Kay with ADP Retirement Services. I'm helping small businesses with plans and benefits. So I am in the 5 to 50 employee space. I work with business owners, CPAs, financial advisors, benefit brokers, fractional CFOs, fractional HR people like Russell. Thanks for the shout out, Russell, before. So good referral would be if anybody of that nature. And what we do is we help business owners set up, institute, review retirement plans and benefits. When I say benefits, I'm talking about workers' comp, health insurance, outsourced HR solutions. And again, small business owners, CPAs, financial advisors, thank you for your time. Have a great weekend. I look forward to meeting those I haven't met already.
Thank you, David, so much. Okay, next up, Carlos Romero. Can't see you, but hopefully we can hear you. Good morning.
He indicated he was in a shared space, Scott, in the chat.
Oh, all right.
Blowing verbally.
Thanks. Yeah, unfortunately with this app, I can't see the chat, so appreciate that. Okay,
Well,
then we're gonna move
Carlos,
on.
Yeah, let's welcome Carlos listening in.
Yes, do you know him perchance?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, thank you, Carlos. Please put your contact info in the chat, and we appreciate your showing up. Thank you for being here. And next up, Emily Gulmer. Good morning, Emily.
Hi everybody. I am a virtual assistant, podcast assistant here in Wisconsin. So if anybody is looking to, or if anybody or knows of anybody who's looking to or needs virtual assistant help, or wants help starting their own show, like podcast, or up with the one I'm currently doing, please let me know.
All righty. Thank you, Emily. And we've also got a visit from Damar Lewis. Good morning, Damar.
Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
We're awesome.
I help business owners to make more money, more profits in their business. Show them where they, if they spend 45 minutes, where they're leaving potentially $100,000 in profits within their business, looking at 12 different areas. Likewise, I can show any business within 5 minutes how they can double profits and implement a strategy within 60 minutes and see results within 30 to 60 days. And so just looking for businesses that are looking to either scale from where they're at, they're profitable. Also looking for businesses that are struggling and are looking for some solutions to improve their cash flow. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thank you. All righty. It looks like everybody had a chance to say hello, and I appreciate that. And we have our guest speaker, Linda Blair, this morning. You have screen share access.
Okay, great.
So you should be ready to rock and roll.
All right, I'm going to get started really quick because I know we have a time frame here. So there's a lot of moving parts to running a successful business. Want to think about these things. How active are you online? Do you have a Google profile? Do you update your Google profile every week? How are you bringing in your new clients? And then are you staying connected with them on a regular basis? Because if you don't stay 100% connected, you're going to lose opportunities, right? Are you posting on social media? And how often are you posting? Where do you meet when you meet somebody at a networking group, how are you storing their information? So with all these things, if you don't have a software to help you get organized, stay connected, or even have a good internet presence, I can thrive and share how this can help you. So first off, I'm gonna share a little video. Let me just share my screen. Hang on. And share sound. Okay, here we go. Press play.
80% of all consumers use search engines to find local information. Unsurprisingly, almost 88% of all searches start with Google. Where and how you appear on Google can be the difference between the growth and decline in your business. Did you know over 91% of all search traffic comes from results on the first page? Over the years, many have tried to find tricks and quick fixes to get their business to rank as high as possible. Ultimately, Google rewards businesses who are easy to do business with, and Thrive is here to help by maximizing your online presence beyond the profile, giving you the power to attract and engage customers with features that all work seamlessly together. Your reputation is like the welcome mat to your business. Did you know that when searching for a business, 72% of consumers won't take action until they read a review? Thrive automates this process with a one-click to review request after transactions. And since 53% of consumers expect businesses to respond to their reviews, Thrive notifies you when you receive new reviews and automates acknowledging your reviews to save you time. Having an accurate and full Google My Business is paramount, making it easy for consumers to interact with you directly from your profile. Thrive will help you effortlessly and instantly claim your Google My Business listing. We not only update your information, we lock it and prevent it from being changed by anyone other than you. For example, if you make a change to your hours of operation in Thrive, it updates everywhere your business is found online. Having an optimized listing means quality engagement to your profile that converts searches into customers. Thrive optimizes and manages your Google My Business listing daily to help increase your ranking, get found organically, and get selected above your competition. Not to mention performance metrics for full transparency. Make it easy for searchers to book with you first with Reserve by Google. Thrive is integrated to allow consumers to book with your business directly from the first page of Google. Enabling this functionality improves the odds of appearing in the map pack on Google, which is the place to be. Stay fresh and relevant with Google Posts, launched in 2016. This is a way for your business to publish fresh content and stories to your Google My Business listing, ensuring you stand apart from the competition. However, Google wipes these posts away automatically after 7 days. So having an automated system like Thrive post for you means you don't have to worry about a thing. Speed. Getting your site to rank higher in Google search results has a lot to do with speed. In November 2019, Google announced they would be adding a warning message to the Google Chrome browser if consumers visited a slow site. Thrive includes a best-in-class, professionally designed website focused on speed. Thrive websites have tested faster than WordPress, Shopify, Haibu, and Web.com. Finally, communication made simple with access to Thrive directly from your Gmail inbox. Manage your business easier by connecting and syncing your Thrive CRM with your Gmail integration. Stay organized and communicate with customers with all their important details at your fingertips, including payments, appointments, and conversations. With Google constantly changing and evolving, delivering an excellent customer experience can be challenging. Thrive automates and centralizes all these key opportunities for your business into a single platform, helping you run and manage your business even better.
Yay. Let me exit out of that. Okay. So that's pretty much Thrive. I wanted to show the video because with visual, I'm a real visual person, so it's easier to see things out there. But let's take a look at the anatomy of Google. Okay, because that's where it all starts. How people search for you, and really having a good Google presence is important. 93% of the population are on Google. So as a consumer, and you guys are all consumers too, and I'm sure you've done this, you type in, something that you're looking for, whether you're on, your laptop or your cell phone, it works the same way. Now I typed in Aliso Viejo because that's where I live. So it's going to pull in local results for me. So within a nano of a second, there's over 6 million results that Google pulls up that connects to that search term that the consumer has typed in. So you've got your paid per click ads first that pop up. So these people are paying per click to come up ahead of everybody else. And then you've got some local searches there. Businesses that are doing SEO, search engine optimization. What comes up next is free. So if you have a Google profile, you're going to be in what's called this Google Map Pack. Okay. And the Map Pack is ranked by quite a few different factors. I mean, just take a look at that. So some of the factors, and here's Google in the center. They're looking at everything that you do out across the internet. They're looking at your citation listings. Are you on Bing, City Search, Yelp, YP.com, Yahoo? They're looking at all these different sites. They're looking at, are you getting reviews? Are you personalizing your content? Do you have a way to stay connected if somebody clicks on your website that connects that person to you through widgets and signals? So there's lots of moving parts, and this is one of the main things that Thrive does. So when I do a search, and let's go ahead and go back to this, Accent Insurance. So let's say I click to her website, okay? Her website's gonna pop up. And now on her website, does she have a way, if I'm looking at her website at 11 o'clock at night, to schedule out an appointment? So this is actually one of my clients here, and we redid her website, but these are what's called widgets. So if you don't want us to redo your website, we give you the coding to apply these widgets to your own website. So as a consumer, okay, I looked through her site. I want to schedule an appointment with her. It's going to pull up like a contact field. What do I want to do? Let's say I just want to do a consultation with her. So now it brings up, it's loading. It's going to bring up her calendar. We've got so many things open on the Zoom, it's a little bit slow.
Takes a while to go around the world and come back through Zoom.
It's going to load up and it's going to ask for my name, address, and phone number. I'm just going to quick pull in. So what happens when as a consumer, I fill that information out? This is
Let me
Thrive.
listen to this. It'll be over soon. I overslept.
Hello. Okay, so it pulls in all her information that consumer filled out. And over here on the left, this is what my dashboard looks like. So these are all the 25 different apps that are all into one place. So it's going to load up a separate client card for her. And whatever that person filled out is going to come on here, but it's also going to track any kind of communication moving forward that I have with her. So her text, her emails, maybe she likes to message on Facebook Messenger. You know, any type of communication is going to all be stored here in one platform. I can keep track of notes and payments. So from here, then what happens is when you stay connected with people, you know, you're going to keep that connection moving forward basically for life. The software will automatically push out email campaigns for you. So we have automated ones that are set up. If somebody does something, then the software, you know, will send out a certain email. So if it's a new lead, I can have an email campaign for just my new leads. If it's a client that it's a VIP client that I've known for years, I can set up a funnel and set up email campaigns. So these are certain email campaigns that I've set up myself, and I can come in and see how many times it's automatically sent out for these different types. And I even have birthday automated campaigns. So this is real important with staying in connection with your clients. You can, you know, offer or download free resources. You can offer to make a purchase or a promotion. You can opt in for different other things, you know, send them to your website. You could ask for reviews. You know, this is help building and branding your trust with your prospects. Okay. Another aspect is social media. Okay. So how are you, you know, keeping up and pushing out content to your different platforms? So there's probably over 15 different social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn business page, LinkedIn personal page. So with Thrive, what we do is we connect all your platforms in one. So this is my calendar. You can see all my posts that are already going to be scheduled to go out for the whole month. But I can come in here and I can put up to between 5 to 15 different sites. You know, I can designate which ones I want to turn on or off, write my post. The software even has AI where it will write posts for you, and I can schedule it out for now or later. And then instantly it's going to push it out. So it just really saves a lot of time from you logging into each one of these platforms separately, or even hiring a separate, you know, social media team to do your posts for you. It's all included in the package. But these are the main topics. You know, I see we're getting close to time. So what I would like to offer in the chat is I put in a QR code. And on the QR code, what I can do is I can do an analysis for you of show you how you appear out on the internet, where you're coming up, and also show an analysis of your website too, just to give you some tips on things to do to make it better. So that's in my chat if you'd like to do that. But I've got a couple people in the group who use Thrive, and maybe you know, Kevin or Scott would like to just quick comment on how you like using it. What do you like about it?
I'll quickly say it's new for me, and it's like, wow. But it actually is pretty easy to use, and I did my first post through the platform just yesterday, actually, for an announcement for this meeting. So I used the tools. So the whole thing was designed within Thrive and implemented on multiple platforms. And I think it's amazing. It's fantastic. And I'm really excited about like finally putting all the pieces together in one place, which is something I've struggled with for years. So
Yeah,
I
and
can
it's
say
not,
I saw it and it looked great. I said,
yeah.
I saw that post and it was really good visual impact.
Yeah, what's nice about our platform, it's not do it yourself. You actually get a dedicated technician that will help customize all the back end with you. There's 24/7 service, and there's continual education and coaching to help with new ideas of campaigns to run. We go in and we make sure that everything is running smoothly, and again, give you ideas, kind of like that virtual assistant, to help push out more content across the internet and keep those clients, for years and years to come.
yeah, we've got about 2 minutes for Q&A. So if you have a question for Linda, fire away. I know the video is kind of like, well, gee, where do I begin? But
Yeah, I always, when I do my little commercial, there's so many things not everybody uses. It's like Microsoft Office, there's so many different things, apps, but we make it simplified and make it easy so that you can manage your business, and it's cloud-based, so you can manage it on the go. If you're out golfing, you pull up your phone, you open up your app, and you can see all your clients or send a text message to somebody, super easily through the app.
okay. Well, thank you, Linda. Great presentation. Welcome, Paul Levine. Good to
Thank
see you here sorry you overslept.
Yeah. When you go to sleep very late at night, not out of a plan, you go for any minute you can sleep longer.
It is precious. But I want to thank everybody for attending. I encourage all of you to use that QR code. Linda can show you the program in depth, and she'll know how to relate it to what your needs are. And it's really pretty amazing package. But we've got an amazing group of professionals here, so I encourage everyone again to do one-on-ones if they've not yet done so. I'm going to have to catch up again with Burke Franklin. It's been a while. And Kurt Roskoff, I want you to be a guest speaker if you're available on the 26th of April. I can lock you in for that.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay. Consider that done then.
I'm laughing because you have Coach K, and Kurt used to refer to himself as Special K.
Yeah. Well, we're all special and we're all okay.
And I am indeed.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you,
All right.
everybody. Jump in.
Linda,
Have a
Thank
great
you.
week. We'll see you next week.
repost the QR code because it's not in the chat.
It is. Possibly it'll be in the email, maybe.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I got here late, but I'm going through the chat right now and I don't see it.
Who's asking for it?
Dr.
DeMar.
Lewis.
Oh, it was probably posted before you popped in.
Right.
So
Right.
can you
And that was my next question.
repaste
Yeah,
that, Linda?
She did.
Yep.
Okay,
She
perfect.
just posted it. Great.
Will
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Will Bobby send the chat list later on so that so we can all play catch up, as Dr. Lewis just expressed.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta go. You guys have a
All right.
fabulous
Thank you, Debbie.
week. Bye-bye.
You too.
Scott, will they be saying the chat list, the chat information later on?
Yes, it'll go out with the email, the link to the video of this event.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
to
you.
all.
That way.
Have a blessed weekend.
Thank you,
Yes,
Frank.
you too. Thanks.